Welcome to this mini lesson on absolute value. Let's start by asking the question, when do we use absolute value? Well, we use absolute value when we're working with distances. For example, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai stands 830 meters above ground level. That means the distance from the ground to the top of the building is 830 meters. Now let's say a diver is minus 30 meters below the surface of the sea. In order for the diver to reach the surface, he must swim a distance of 30 meters. So you can see that absolute value is always positive because we are referring to distance, and distance can never be negative. So what is absolute value? Well, the absolute value of a number is the distance from 0 on a number line. And we write the absolute value between two lines, like this. And for example, the absolute value of 6 is written as 6 between two lines. So let's have a look at the absolute value of 6 on the number line. What is the distance from 0 to 6? Going to the right, it is 6 units. So the absolute value of 6 is 6. Now let's have a look at the absolute value of negative 6. From 0, the distance again is 6 units to the left. So the absolute value of negative 6 is again 6. Now if you're not sure about this, imagine you and your friend are on the number line standing at 0. You are walking 6 units to the right in a positive direction. Your friend is walking 6 units to the left in a negative direction. You are both walking the same distance, 6 units. And this is the absolute value, the distance you are walking. Okay, finally, we're going to look at evaluating absolute value expressions. But remember, before we start, the absolute value is the distance from 0 and is always positive. For example, the absolute value of 8 is 8. The absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of minus 5 is the distance of minus 5 from 0, which is 5. And the absolute value of 8 minus 9 is the same as the absolute value of minus 1. 8 minus 9 is minus 1. And the absolute value of minus 1 is 1. Now please take care, because your final answer to an absolute value expression can be negative. For example, negative absolute value 3. The absolute value of 3 is 3, but we must remember to drop down the negative. So negative absolute value 3 is minus 3. Absolute 5 minus 7. The absolute value of 5 is 5, and then we minus 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. So once again, we've got a negative answer. Absolute value of 5 minus 7. Well, 5 minus 7 is minus 2. So the absolute value of minus 2 is 2. Okay, finally, we're going to evaluate the expression absolute value 4 minus 9 minus absolute value 6. Well, 4 minus 9 is minus 5. So we've got absolute value of minus 5 minus the absolute value of 6. The absolute value of minus 5 is 5, and we're going to subtract the absolute value of 6, which is 6. 5 minus 6 is minus 1. Thank you very much for watching the video.